All right, well, there it is. I keep watching these little numbers to show up. It was all zeros, and it's like, why did that happen? Well, anyway, good morning, everybody. I'm Jan Erickson from Stepping Aside, and welcome to Somewhat Daily Tarot and Rune for Wednesday, the 8th of August. I got October on my mind, my birthday month. Thinking about different things we do during the month of October. But today is, I believe today, the 8th of August, is a Lionsgate Day. So apparently a portal opens this time every year to spiritual awakening. Today being a 9-day is a day for completion, so maybe you'll have some things that are maybe coming to a close today or finishing up for you today. Let's get this down a little bit better. There we go, so you can see the back there. We're out at the She Cave again today. We have a family of skunks that live here on the property. I have a container, and they live under the container. Sometimes they make their home under wood piles and things like that. We also have rock chucks, and I think that might have been what was eating my beans. I mean, they're still alive. They just ate the leaf down below, but I mean, there's no leaf down there. So as long as it doesn't shock the whole plant, then I should still get beans from them. But anyway, I know there's a neighbor that shoots skunks. You can't really blame them, but they're really cute when they're tiny. It's just, and they'll stamp at you and they'll charge you. They don't really seem to spray us for some reason. I don't know. Maybe they're just used to us. But now they don't seem to be around. Although I saw one the other night when we were out, watching the sky. We do that at night. But I think maybe one died under my front porch, so I can't do these over on the deck, on my front deck. So I have to come out here because we can't really see it in there, but we know it's there because it's there when they die. But anyway, so it's starting to dissipate. So perhaps the decaying process is over, but it's not good around my front door right now. But they're like cats, when they go off to die, they just sort of go under a bush and curl up, and there it is. So they're really no different, other than the smell, mind you. Never feed your cats outside. That attracts them. It also attracts raccoons. They all love cat food, but skunks in particular love cat food. I heard this crunching outside one time in the backyard, or on the back porch. And I thought, well, I'm taking a head count and everyone's inside. I'm thinking, what on earth is that? And I opened the door and I quickly shut it because there's this huge skunk down at the bottom of the steps eating the cat food I had out there. And you could hear him inside. He was that loud. So anyway, we've shuffled enough. Let's count 13 and see what we have for today. Oh, well, a 9, and we've seen this guy before, and since we have, maybe we'll draw another card. We saw him just the other day. The 9 of Cups. Cups is emotions. Cups is a water element. And so we're talking about a completion. So he's talking really here about emotional fulfillment. He's just sitting there with his arms crossed. He's very happy. He's successful, and he's emotionally fulfilled by that success. Let's see if we can get another card, though. Whenever we get the same cards again and again, I'm like, uh-oh, maybe I need to change decks. Because I don't think it's my shuffling. But, you just never know. Maybe we just need to understand and be reinforced this whole sense of completion that we really do have all we need. And we really need do nothing other than just be who we are as source energy, happy, loving, all of that. And really, we need do nothing except be happy. Everything else falls into place, doesn't it? Situations that are bad sort of don't seem quite so bad when you can keep that positive attitude. That said, I'm a witch and I don't like perky people in the morning. I don't know, just me. So, and it's not about not having enough tea or coffee or anything. I don't do perky well. Never have. So, be chipper, but not too chipper. Well, here we have the Three of Wands. My screen went black. I hope it didn't go black for you guys. Here we have the Three of Wands. And this is more about like actively waiting for something, almost like you're, well, the two staffs are behind him. So that's almost like a doorway to new things. And he's standing there in his power. He's holding the one staff. But realistically, this is about looking out into the future and being well prepared. In this case, we know we're emotionally prepared for the future, whatever is coming our way. So that's interesting. Let's see what the runes have to say, though, for today, and how they'll inform all of this. Because right now it's looking like we have the emotional presence and the wherewithal and just the will to because we're talking both with wands, and wands of course is a fire element, so we're talking will, so emotions and will, that we have not only the emotional presence and the security to embark on new endeavors, because what usually, because it's not always just finances or easy access that prevents our ability to move forward. Sometimes it's our emotions. Sometimes we live in fear and we don't allow the hope of the moment to propel us onward, and the security that we're okay. No matter what happens to us, we're okay. Soul's still intact. Something might happen to the body, soul's still intact, so we're okay. And here we have Gebo. We've seen that one before. That's the 7th rune of the Elder Futhark. It's about balance and balanced energy exchange. So here, what it's telling us is keep our will and our emotions in balance. Understand that if we proceed from the place of emotional fulfillment and peace and love and harmony, then future endeavors are a whole lot brighter and more possible. You know, for here, anything's possible if we get our emotions in check and we stay centered and aligned and balanced. If we stay balanced, anything is possible. It's when we get out of balance that the chaos happens and we find it hard to move forward. And sometimes when we do move forward, we do it in a way that's not respectful of others either. So yeah, that's an interesting one for today, isn't it? Well, cool. Well, that's really all I have for today. I'm going to get back in because the temperature is climbing even as we speak. I'm not sure where it is. It might be upper 80s right now, but we're going to be like 104 today, or maybe 105 tomorrow or something. But the next 2 days are going to be really hot, so I'm going to go on in. The other thing I'm going to do is I uploaded to Google Drive, and then I'm going to upload it to the channel here. I did a video. It started out to be of these ducks that we have, well, that have us. And then I decided, since I was out in the garden, that I just show everybody the garden. So I'm walking around and showing the garden and everything, and all of it, including the medicinal part. So anyhow, check that out if you like. That'll be up on the YouTube channel here pretty soon. Um, I'll probably put this one up first. Um, but in any event, have a lovely day. If it's really warm, try to stay hydrated and cool, and or stay in the house or wherever if you've got air conditioning. And we'll see you tomorrow. And blessed be.